And we're back, Fire College Fishing Report. Captain Josh here with my buddy Capt Mike Chavez. Captain Mike, and you know what? It's about that time of year, Captain Mike.
You know, Captain Josh, it is that time of year again. Everyone down here in Central Florida is going to be moving down south. They're going to be going to the Keys. They're going to be going down there, and it's going to be a good time because the dolphin are running.
The dolphin are running.
Now, people always come up to me. They say, hey, Captain Mike, what can I do when I'm bored of the dolphin? What can I do when they're not chewing? And the first thing I say, one word. I say, Yellowtail. Chumming up for Yellowtail is probably one of the funnest things that you can do out there on the water, and it's an easy thing to do. Now, when we're doing this, you're using light tackle. This is what I got here, just a standard light spinner from our friends over at Balls Deep Tackle.
Everything from Balls Deep.
You're using a number 2 circle hook or smaller, and we're using sardines for bait. Easy to do. Now, there's different ways to chum, and
yeah, a question I had for you now. What is your favorite chumming technique? I've seen people going double bags out the back. I've seen people cutting heads off a ballyhoo and just chucking it out there. What do you prefer out there on there?
I do the standard single bag method, and that's
Single
I bring
bag
2 big blocks, put them in my storage or whatever, keep it going, and then I just replace it as it gets low.
Okay.
And a lot of people use oats and sand and stuff like that to make it kind of spread out longer, but I mean, I just do standard chum, and it works really, really well. Now you float these sardines back there, you really bury the hook. You put the hook in through the head, bury it in the tail, float it back there really nice, and you want to get to the back because the smaller yellowtail, your undersized ones are going to be closer to your boat, the bigger ones are going to be towards the back. And another thing, while you're doing this, is you want to always put a flat line out. I'm a big fan of the flat line, you know that. And you're just going to do a bigger setup than this, about a medium-sized spinner, bigger pole, and you're going to put, you know, a single squid back there or some live bait, and always mixed in with the yellowtail down there in the Keys is going to be some Cero mackerel. Those are good eating fish.
Good eating fish, Cero mackerel. And then, yeah, you really want that flat line out there because you never know what's going to swing by. You got a nice chum slick out there. Shit, you might get lucky, catch a nice dolphin out there off that flat line. You never know what you're going to come hit your flat line there, Captain Mike. One other thing I want to get, what is your cooler looking like? Because, you know, we're out there chumming for them yellowtail. It's a long day out there sitting in that one spot. What are we working with in the cooler?
There's a lot more of a relaxed feel when you're fishing for this type of, you know, fishery. You know, you're not always amped up like you are when you're doing the dolphin. So my cooler loadout's easily going to be, you know, a 24 pack of bush lattes.
Gotta have the 24 bush lattes.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a fun time out there in the sun. You know, you're gonna be chumming up these fish, and it's just relaxing, and it's really good fun.
Well, Captain Mike, you know, dolphin run's heating up, and it's always good to give these people a good alternative. You know, the dolphin aren't chewing. Come on in, chum up for some yellowtail. It's a great time out there with your buddies. Crush some bush lattes, catch some good eating fish. Have a great time out there. Well, that's all we got time for today. Captain Mike Chavez, appreciate you coming on to the show. Always a pleasure. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Fire College Fishing Report.